Adam Rodriguez writes, "Hey guys, love your show. Now I have recently watched We're the Millers about 3 times and it was hilarious. My question is, what do you guys think about a sequel where the bad guys break free or something like that and you see the family on the road again? With new twists of the movie, of course. I'd love to know what you guys think and keep up the good work."
I really like We're the Millers. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say it's one of my favorite. It's going to be my top 3 favorite comedies of the year or anything like that. But I mean, it has its problems. The film is too long. I wasn't really big on. What's the name of the guy who plays Andy on The Office again? Ed Helms. I didn't think Ed Helms was all that good in it. But you know what? This core group. Was being led by Jason Sudeikis, who I love, by the way. And you know what? I'm going to keep preaching this movie until everybody in the nation catches on. Jason Sudeikis was in this little limited release film that I think you can now find on Netflix, and I think it was the first feature comedy I've ever seen him lead, called A Good Old-Fashioned Orgy. It's hilarious. Go on Netflix and see if you can find it because it's really, really funny. Okay, now getting back to We're the Millers. The thing about We're the Millers that really worked for me was the fact that the chemistries for me worked. You know, and often in comedy, it really comes down to chemistry. How well, comedically, do these people play off each other? I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but the young guy who played the fake son was absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
Julia Roberts' niece was actually quite funny. And if you haven't seen the film yet, there is a scene where there's a kissing lesson going on, and I thought I was going to be sick. I literally thought I was going to puke. I was laughing so hard. Now, there aren't enough of those I was going to puke, I was laughing so hard moments to say it's one of the great comedies. But overall, for me, I enjoyed it. I liked it. Now, I know Amy Rose hasn't had a chance to see it yet because she was on vacation, I believe, when this movie came out. But I know you, Chris Lee, had a chance to see this film. What did you think about it?
I did. I just went to see it last night. Actually, there were some really fun laugh out loud moments. I agree. Sudeikis was amazing. I loved the sister and brother characters. My only problem with the film, and all the men are now going to hate me, was Jennifer Aniston. I don't love her. She always kind of plays the same roles. And while, yes, I know we got to see her half naked, I just didn't buy her as that part. But other than that, I thought the movie was really funny. There were some really fun parts to it, just not my favorite comedy.
And look, the movie's profitable. It made money. So that means they want to make a sequel. I mean, I haven't talked to anybody from the studio, but the movie made money means they want to make a sequel.
And
see
they
how that math
definitely
works?
set it up for that.
And they definitely set it up for that.
For
As
sure.
far as the idea of bringing the same villains back, pardon me, I don't want them to make the same movie. Just give me the same characters. And I talk about this a lot when we talk about sequels to comedies especially. People will say, oh, we didn't need a sequel to that. The story didn't need a sequel. Well, yeah, but that's irrelevant when it comes to comedies. Quite often with comedies is, I just want to go and hang out with these characters again for another 90 minutes. Don't give me the same story. Put in some other kind of context. I just want to sit and hang out with these 4 characters again. Do that. I'll be on board, and I'll be there, and I'll have a good time.
I haven't seen the movie, but, I mean, I feel you on Jennifer Aniston, Chris Lee. I don't typically like her that much. She always plays the same role, but I loved her in Horrible Bosses because she was edgy. And I thought from the trailer and everything I saw about this that this would be another role that kind of takes her away from the rom-com and goes more into that edgy. But I haven't seen it, so I can't judge. But I felt like she's at least making smarter career decisions because these are a little different than her norm,
Just not viable as a stripper for me, but hey, that's just me.